Open when it's light, it's open when it's dark. It's the treasure hunt amusement park. Masquerade and Forest Fen are closed, but there are plenty more rides than just those. There's Beacon Star and Treasure Man, Vegas Die and Oak Island. Give them a try and you'll be smiling. This place never closes, that's for certain. There's always a reason to keep searching. Boots on the ground, look, look, look. Your ticket to the ride is the book. The dream of the treasure is the hook. The dream of the treasure is the hook. Keep searching forever, start searching now. Grand adventures with K-Pro and Cow. The secret, a gypsy's kiss, the whistle pig. Come watch our show, win a prize, little or big. This place never closes, that's for certain. There's always a reason to keep searching. Boots on the ground, look, look, look. Your ticket to the ride is the book. The dream of the treasure is the hook. The dream of the treasure is the hook.
All right, everybody. We went live a little bit early. Deal with it. Hey, today is Thursday, February 13th. How's it going, K-Pro?
It's good, but you need to actually say the years because it's been, what, 8 years now
Yeah,
we've been
that's
doing this.
2025.
So some of them, when I go back, I go, what year was this? Because it was 2020. Yeah, so no, I'm good. Things are busy. Things are great. We have tons and tons to show you guys for those of you that were virtually with us. But no, it's good. Things are good. And guess what we got today? The first time in like 190 days or something.
Yeah, rain, right?
Rain. We finally got rain here in Vegas.
All day. Cats and dogs here in Las Vegas. And it's still raining. It's been raining literally all day. It's crazy. It only happens a couple times a year. It's kind of cold down here. Yeah, so Seeking Treasure Con 2025. We are going to show you the pictures. We're going to show you the videos, the good, the bad, the ugly. We don't capture everything, and no, we did not video the actual conference, the whole thing. Sorry, you're just going to have to see clips. Maybe next year we actually have somebody record it the right way.
Well, we did try to video it, and it didn't work out well. So we did try. I promised some people we tried. It didn't work out. And I do want to say something. Unofficial podcast. Cody, Bryn, Blake. You guys just dropped a 3.5-hour video on Past and Future like 45 minutes ago. I only got through the first half an hour of it. Don't do that to me. Don't do that. I wanted to delay our show because they are bringing. I've only watched the first 30 minutes, and I can tell you it's good. They're going line by line. Why is Zeth Gould twice? Bitcoin questions. The moon. Why is it said? This is a weird word. I am loving it, but not loving when you dropped it. You had to drop it 3.5 hours ago or an hour from now.
I haven't even got to the word search yet?
No.
All right. Interesting. Okay, so go check it out. TTI, the unofficial podcast on YouTube. Blake was on our show Monday, and show it was Aaron. What's up, Aaron? How are you? And their YouTube channel, come treasure hunt with us. Yeah, everybody's doing YouTube videos now. It's crazy.
Well, and can you hit the breaking news button?
Oh, breaking news, everybody, from K-Pro.
So I've been working on a theory for a little bit now, and I can't quite get there, but I think it's really a good theory. Some people know it. I've seen it up on Discord, but pretty much ignored. And I'm bringing a PowerPoint. It's going to be sometime either this weekend or next week. I have gotten permission. I talked to Cynthia just before this. I'm going to share it.
You're going to blow it out of the water?
Huh?
Yeah. You're going to blow it out of the water?
Well, no, I'm just going to give kind of like what I did with the word search at the beginning. People can take it, leave it, etc. And there are now 2 podcasts out that we need to go over. Episode 3 of American Podcast, Dave D-Money. We need to go over the Forest Fen. Maybe we'll do that during the Forest Fen panel. Oh, no, maybe we can't. Well, anyway, and then a new podcast came out. It's up on our Discord. It is, or the link is posted. It's 45 minutes of John talking up to a guy that runs a lottery channel. People that hit the lottery come on. And so he went and discussed it. And we found out from D-Money, he did a Q&A. I don't know how long it's going to take him to edit it and get it up, but he did a Q&A like 2 days ago with John on questions that we had. People put their questions in Discord. He filmed it. He's getting it ready. He's going to drop it for us. This is huge. This is big.
A lot to talk about. Every little nugget of information gets you closer to those gold nuggets. Yeah, there's a gold nugget in the Forrest Fenn box. That's right.
Well, and I do want to
maybe.
Sorry, I do want to say this. Some people are like, but John says he isn't going to give us any clues for 5 years or 8 years. Well, here's the thing. I don't think he thinks he's giving us clues. We're getting clues from it or hints. I think what he means in 5 or 8 years, he's going to say, hey guys, the word search means this, or this means that. That's what he considers a clue. He's dropping a lot of new information on these interviews. So this is going to be.
Oh, you talked about this. I don't think John's giving any information on where one is, but he's giving information on where one isn't. So he's ruling out certain things.
Yeah, and I think he's giving us information that can help us understand. Like he hadn't 100% said Forrest Fenn is in one of the 4 search states. He flat out said that in an interview. It's in one of the 4 search states for Forrest Fenn, for the Forrest Fenn box. So some people that were searching outside of those 4 states, which Mike and I already believed it was the 4 states, but he clarified. He also clarified, I've been really going back and forth on whether part 1 of the book has clues to the past and future box. He clarified. He said, no, the chapter is standalone. There's no other hints or clues anywhere in the book. So that helps. So these interviews are going to be helpful. I don't think John sees them as clues that he would give in 8 years. Okay.
Right. Okay, so let's just jump right into it. For any of you out there who didn't come to the Seeking Treasure Con 2025, we hope you make it in 2026 because it was a lot of fun. And we're going to show you just some of the pictures and videos. Thank you, everybody who sent them to me. Some people have said, well, I put stuff on Facebook. You had to send it to me, though, because I'm busy. That's all right. You get the gist of it from what we have. And there's a couple of videos we're going to play. So let's just jump right into it. Make sure you thumbs up the video, share, like, subscribe. Trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. I think we will by the end of the year. But we'll see how that goes. And super chat's on. If you have that question that you have to, K-Pro has to answer. And then, of course, you get the soundboard as well. Okay, here we go, everybody. Let's jump right into it. So we have to thank a lot of people, I think, that made this all a success. And one of the people we have to thank are John and Hillary Ganga. Hillary is the co-creator of Xavier Marks. And they invited some of us to their home Thursday night. So this is Thursday night before the conference officially started. But a lot of people were in town. And they have a beautiful home here in Las Vegas. And here's some of the pictures.
And I do want to say, not some. They invited everybody, and about half of the people. A lot of people weren't in town yet, but they were really inclusive. Invited everybody, and I think about 30, 35 showed up.
They had it catered. They actually had people come in. There was a bartender. There was food. I mean, it was a lot of fun. It was a great thing.
Yeah,
so unfortunately, go ahead.
Somebody said to me, actually, more than one person said, how are you going to top this the rest of the weekend? Because it was amazing. Right. Their house is gigantic. So there was a poker table area. There was a ping pong table area. There was outside. They have heating lamps. I mean, there was probably 10 pockets of conversations. I went around and saw everybody. I took tons of pictures, and we're going to share those with you all.
So, and Hillary and John, sorry, but you are now officially part of the Seeking Treasure Con. So this is a yearly thing. We will be at your house every Thursday for the World Seeking Treasure Con. If you let us, that is. So yeah, just a bunch of random pictures from everybody that showed up. But yeah, they have a huge, beautiful home. And there's the pool in the backyard. And they set up 2 poker tables. There's a little impromptu poker game that broke out. There's their bar.
Oh, and we should say, Tigger said, I can't afford to do that stuff. It was free to all of us. They paid the entire bill for bartenders and catering and
that's that. Right. They covered it. But so what you got to do is just get yourself to Vegas for the conference, basically. And we'll figure out how we're going to do it next year. We may switch things up a little bit. But it was so much fun, and it was such a success. I never noticed the lights before. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we'll be doing it again. All the secrets
have like 200
right
pictures to go through. You need to start going through them a little quicker.
Oh, no, it's going to be a 6-hour show. No, there's actually not that many pictures. Not as many as you would think. So, Yeah, Tony knows.
Oh, there's my spirit animal, Amanda, and the benefactor. If you guys don't know, Andrew.
Oh, spoiler alert! I thought we were going to wait for the video. Thanks, honey. That's all right. It's not
sorry. Wonk wonk.
Most people probably know from the thing. Anyway.
People didn't know it this time. This was Thursday. Sorry.
Yeah, right.
Koi. There's Koi.
Yeah, there's Koi, Mr. Breakfast Tea and Bourbon winner. So yeah,
and graphic designer for the con forever.
And just a lot of people came. A lot of people had some food, some fun, and yeah, they had the pool table. There's Dave from the Great U.S. Treasurer. I didn't realize that was in the background until just now.
He said he was trying to photobomb a lot.
Did he? That's funny. So yeah, just a good time had by everybody.
So this was the bar area, poker area. That's TC Wolf.
There's the lamp.
Yeah, we weren't allowed to show these until after, but they brought the freaking lamp. It was so cool to hold. It's super heavy. This is Treasure Games, what they went out and found and won.
And that's XCon. That's their newest dog. X, get it? It's all part of Xavier Marks somehow, some way. That X has got to be important. Oh, and if you don't know, the Xavier Marks prize pool was raised because of the Super Bowl. So Hillary and Sean had a bunch of prop bets, and a couple of them hit. Xavier Worthy got a couple touchdowns. So the Xavier Marks prize pool is up by like $2,300 more than the 10 grand. But anyway.
And Greg, yes, that's JC, Doc Finn. He was there with Sam. That one picture. Yeah.
Yeah, Ishcon, is that what it was? Ishcon? Son of a, yeah, I believe XCon, Ishcon, yeah. Another lamp was found up in Michigan. Now we here. So okay, let's get through these and get to the conference. There's their pool.
Yeah, people are now debating whether the chapters are standalone. Guys, John said it. You can argue it, but John said it.
Yeah, that's breaking news. That we can put that to bed. The chapters are individual. He just said it. We'll go over that next week for sure.
Yeah. So here's we did an 80s theme. Mike said it was the most ridiculous thing ever. And then Mike leaned in. So this is why I love this man. You think the soundboard is funny. Oh, wait until you see the tracksuit. But Mike, that is not real, guys. I wish it was. He leaned in, and everyone did think you should win, but you didn't win because we excluded ourselves. And you'll see everybody. We came in 80s. The funniest part was you'll see that I have a wig on. We got into the elevator and 3D Bronze was there. And he looked at me a couple times and I'm smiling like, hi. And he's like, K-Pro? And then Nate, we went down a little more. Nate came on and he looks and he keeps looking at me like, I think I know you. So I think most people didn't even think Mike and I were dressed up. They just thought that's how it is in Vegas, but keep going.
Run DM Mike. Yeah, so you'll see a little bit of that later. And Mr. JCB came through. He sent us 2 books that were signed, and there it is. I hope you enjoy the adventure. Yours in the Hunt, JCB. Look at that signature. Or John Collins Black. Yeah, so thank you to John. And now, so that was Thursday night at Hillary's. And now we're going to cut over to pictures from the conference. These are in no particular order. So you're going to see pictures from the conference and from up in our room and from the 80s contest. All right. I didn't go through and put them in order. And then at the very end, we've got some videos that we'll show. It's really not that long, even though it may seem like it, but it's not. So
it was totally Candy's idea. And then she wanted to change it. I think it worked out. It was so successful. Take credit for it, Candy.
The contest, the contest was Candy's idea. She just didn't want to do 80s. She wanted to
she came up with 80s. And then the next day she said, let's do something else. And I'm like, no, we're already leaned in.
Yeah, you wanted to do a different contest. I don't remember what it was.
No, she originally was the 80s.
All right. And there she is. Speak of the devil. K-Pro was Artemis from Ready Player One. And Candy, I'm going to wait till you guys will know what Candy is when I show the picture. We took a picture of everybody that was in the contest. So that is her costume, but you got to wait. You'll see what it is. And you'll see K-Pro's costume. So this was back up in the room. There was this guy called Ranger Jack that showed up with these mustaches, but you'll see that video in a minute. That was hilarious. And there he is. There's Ranger Jack as handed out. And unfortunately, I was at Ellis Island trying to sober up, so I missed Ranger Jack. He's going to have to show up again next year.
Yeah, literally, guys. Mike's like, when you have an open bar, I didn't drink very much, and Mike overdrank. And he had to wait to drive back. He had to, like a couple of hours he waited because I didn't realize you were that drunk. So
yeah. Well, we had the truck, and I'm like, I'm not driving our brand new truck even after I've had that many drinks, even though it was only a block to the Horseshoe. Still, I'm like, I better go hang out. So yeah, just a lot of fun. Oh, this is back in Hillary's. All right, sorry, I missed one. All right, and yeah, the mustard. See, guess who took these pictures? Yeah, so I'm showing the pictures that people sent us, everybody. So that's what you're getting. Just a lot of fun.
And Amanda went over and bought me or stole me it's somewhere around here, a beanie, and that's the Treasure Games beanie. They had merch there. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, right
who
here.
won at poker? Who won at poker?
Totally. You'll see her picture's going to be here in a minute. So we had, I think, 2 or 3 poker games up in the room, which I did not participate in just because I didn't this year. And yeah, just so much fun. I mean, so many people came up to the room and had a lot of new friends that we made.
I do have to say this was my one bad moment, I think. Well, I probably had a few. Like 2 days before or the day before the con, Mike goes, oops, I accidentally reserved the Flamingo. So everybody's going to have to come over to the Flamingo. And I said, Mike, I'm like really upset about this. And he's like, no, it'll be fine. I'm like, no, sometimes you don't notice. I want to be at the Horseshoe and I want our suite. And he's like, well, I can't change it now. And I'm like, I have to tell you, you tell me I micromanage stuff sometimes. I wanted to see the reservation. You didn't pick the wrong room. You picked the wrong hotel. I was mad.
Hey, it was right across.
I wasn't like yelling mad, but I was really perturbed.
Yeah, she was.
Then I get a text. It says, boom. And I said, he was going to check in. I said,
boom.
That's all it said. And I said, what do you mean? He said, call. So I call him. And he said, not only did he convinced the Flamingo person to call over to the Horseshoe, then convinced the Horseshoe to upgrade us for not thousands of dollars. We still had to pay a lot, but not as much as, and Mike came through. It was awesome.
As I always do. Yeah, I left work at noon on Thursday to make sure I got over there and got the suite that we needed. So it was a hit, as always. And there's Amanda with the wish lamp. She was on the team that found the lamp. $200,000. And I don't know if we captured the video for that, although Dirk recorded his own press conference. You guys can see it through the Treasure Games app, I believe. Is that available? I believe it's available already. But we got a lot of pictures. So, hey, Doc Lars in the house. This is part of the 80s costume, remember? 80s costume contest. There's Debbie. That's the one who actually found it. Debbie K.
Yeah.
And her significant other actually found the lamp. And there's but Candy won the poker tournament, the first one anyway.
Ridiculous.
So there she is with all the chips. Would you call an all in from that person? I probably would. All right. So this was now at the food court. This is now Friday night. This is the meet and greet before the poker tournament. And we got to give it up for Captain Buck. Look at these. He did all these wood burned plates for Seeking Treasure Con, and they're actually for sale. So I'm going to show you later on his contact info. Anybody that wants to order any of these, he has coasters, plates. They look really cool on the shelf. He gave me and K-Pro some. This is what he does. He has a whole business that does this engraving. So you could probably, any event you got or whatever. Sorry.
Okay, wait. Go back one and zoom in, please.
Uh-huh.
Look at the tracksuit, guys. That's my man right there.
That's right.
And for the record, Mike did not buy that velvet tracksuit in brown and tan. He had that in his closet.
That's my tracksuit. I bought that in the 80s. I bought that tracksuit in 1992 at Eastland Mall on 8 Mile Road in Detroit, Michigan, when I was home on leave from the Navy. Back then, I've wore this out here playing poker back when I first moved out here. That tracksuit's awesome. It fits a little bit tighter nowadays, but you know what I'm saying. Candy bought a Seeking Treasure shirt, so thank anybody who wants a shirt. We still have them for sale. If you want a Seeking Treasure shirt, just reach out to me. We'll work it out. And there's Dirk Gibson from Treasure Games with the winner. So thank you, Dirk. He was our keynote. Now this is at the event, but again, we're going to bounce back and forth, everybody. Saturday before the conference, a lot of people did an escape room, the Red Door escape room at the Horseshoe. I went, I made sure everybody was good, but I didn't actually go through because I needed to get back to help K-Pro set up and everything. So, and then this is at the conference here. TC Wolf, right? And Amanda up in the room. 80s contest. So that definitely looks 80s, right?
Debbie and Dirk. You got to love it.
Yeah.
Derek. Not Dirk. That was not Dirk, guys.
Yeah, check that out. These are the ones that he has for sale. John, he even made these. I mean, he really did a good job on this stuff. And coming up, I'll show you guys. He did this one, DB Cooper. I mean, how cool is that? So he can really, I think, engrave or laser burn here anything you want. So reach out to Captain Buck, and I'll show you his contact info in a minute. Look at all that stuff. And he did a silent auction for all this stuff, which was really cool. There it is right there, actually. Engrave Laser Works, WORX at gmail.com. Mike Durant. But I will show that. I have an actual picture of that later on. So, yeah, paddle, if you want to beat your significant other, whatever. Little spanking, however you do things in your household. There
Stop
you go.
it. Move on. No soundboard.
That's
Keep
for
going.
BootyCon next year, I think. All right. Yeah, 80s costumes. Why was 80s like neon day glow or whatever you call that? I guess it just was. Huh?
Neon, that was a thing. Pink, bright blue, bright yellows, bright pink.
Connie and Nancy. It was Nancy's birthday, so it was just a lot of fun. There's Alex. All right. And Charlie, for the 80s, can you guys tell who she is for the 80s? Who the character is for the 80s costume?
She won.
And Fallen Star, Amy on Discord. Yeah, she ended up winning. So we'll show you that there in a minute, though. And there's the outfit. Huh? Who rocks it like I do? One of my real gold chains, and then, of course, the other stuff.
Oh, God.
There were some sunglasses that came with it, but I just wore. Those are my old school Adidas, too, right there. Anyway. Yep. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'd say about half the people dressed up, half didn't. And yeah. I didn't make it too long in the...
We kind of took over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those of you that haven't been to the Horseshoe in a while, this used to be their sports book, and they made it an arcade. And then this is the bar in the arcade. No one goes to the arcade. It's dead all the time. They loved it. We showed up. I think there was about 80 or 85 here.
His actual high school ID. That's hilarious. That's funny. Yeah, some people were on slot machines instead of the poker up in the suite, but that's fine because some people won some money on slot machines.
Oh, we'll go into that.
Look it was cool meeting some new people, people we haven't met before. It was just a lot of fun. All right, and maybe this helps you a little bit. Who is Candy from the 80s? It's a character from an 80s movie. K-Pro, do you know or no?
Yeah, it's Risky Business, baby.
Yeah, Tom Cruise, Risky Business. She did the slide. I don't think I recorded the video for the slide. But, yeah, she's got the shirt with the sunglasses. And, yeah, Tom Cruise, Risky Business. I thought it was pretty good. And again, this is only about half the people that are right here for this picture because there's all people up to the left. Scott came as the dude from The Big Lebowski. I thought that was pretty awesome.
And he was a good spirit. He walked up and said, do I put Scott, Stealth, or Turd? And I said, put whichever one you want. And he put all three on his name tag. So I thought, dude.
I would just say this, K-Pro. It's been, 6 or 7 years since all that went down. Why don't we drop the negative name that we give for him? He came to the conference. Again, I'm not telling you what to do.
We're fine. Everything was, you know what? There was no issues. There wasn't.
But the nickname, that's all. We've been doing it for so many years.
I know that he hates it, and I hate what he did. And so maybe year 8 will be my year.
7 or 8 years ago. No, it was maybe 5 years ago, but still. It was back in the middle of the Forrest Fenn hunt. Everybody got a little crazy during the Forrest Fenn.
Let's move on, my friend. Let's move on.
All right. Yeah, they're pretty awesome. It's like you see at the roller skating rink. You know what I mean? Everybody used to roller skate back in the 80s. At least I did, anyway.
Yes.
All right. We got the MTV. I want my
MTV.
She has a DeLorean. She has an actual DeLorean, but she didn't bring it out. Back to the Future vibe. And there is Charlie, who is
winner.
Marty McFly from Back to the Future. Yeah, that was the winner. I thought that was pretty good. I mean, that is the actual coat, I think, right? She's looking at the time. Get it? Yeah, it was pretty good.
It was good.
All right. We had Cujo Law. Yeah, it was just.
Yeah. They were super fun. They were I think, second. Like, they almost won because it was so good.
Well, we're going to. Then we all did a group picture in front of the Las Vegas sign. There I am on the bottom. I don't know why I laid down. But, yeah, there's everybody that showed up for. There's the Legend Has It guys right there. There's Chaz, Treasure Hunt Token. All the Treasure Hunt creators are here, but not everybody. Some people just came for the conference. Some people weren't there the night before. All right. Is that it? All right. That might be it. Let's see. And then, oh, no, that's not it. Why did it stop? Hang on. That's not it.
Yeah, those shoulder pads.
Yeah, too funny. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. There we go. So then we got the people together that just had the 80s costumes on. So this was all our people that dressed up, which was
dear Lord. Everyone must have been just rolling their eyes at what are they doing?
Yeah, it was fun. And then this is the actual poker tournament. We had 5 tables, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'll show you the how many people rebought and all that fun stuff. I mean, it was just fun. Billy Shaw Jr., his birthday was the next day.
Tim. That was Brian Gates.
There's Ernest, who's doing the app that it starts in April. So we're definitely going to have him on the show. He's giving away $1,000.
We have videos, Mike, don't we?
Yeah, there's videos coming up at the end. Maybe not a lot, but there are some videos we're going to show. Yeah, and then there's Chaz.
Packer Jack.
Packer Jack, he made it. He did a good presentation on DB Cooper.
Yeah.
Give me a second. I got people calling me in the middle of our show. All right. Oh, that delivery tomorrow is between 2 and 4, honey. Just so you know. Okay. There we go. Everybody had fun at the poker tournament.
Okay, we'll talk later because I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay, you will. There's Czar, there's Sean, there's Melissa, there's Billy Shaw Jr., there's Tim, there's Scott.
Yeah, so we're officially in the poker room, guys, and we are.
It's funny because the floor, Anthony, who's a great guy, he's like, yeah, we're pretty much going to let you guys do whatever you want. So go ahead, have fun. And it's like, okay, that's pretty nice. A lot of people are not real poker players here. You know what I mean? So.
Oh, yes, I know what you mean.
Uh-huh. All right. Alex, and there's Hillary. Okay. And I just went around to each table real quick. There you are. Oh, this was a 4-way all in, and I have video of this. So we'll talk about that when we have the video.
My God, I was so loud.
I know. 3D Bronze in the house, 3dbronze.com.
Look, he's trying to be like demure.
He had a lot of chips. Look at that. That's his poker face, I think. All right. Yeah, 3D Bronze, and you gave him one of the prizes I think we had, right?
Yeah, that's when I knocked him out, and it was I didn't know I'd be the one knocking him out, so it was like I don't remember what it said, but that was his consolation prize for being knocked out.
And there we go. At the end, we had 54 people.
Wow.
Not 54 players, because some people rebought, but 54 buy-ins. This was the final table. First place was 1,100. Ninth place, 195. And, yeah.
Mike was right. I did not think the prize pool would be that high. Mike was right.
Not bad. There, look at that.
How tall is 3D? I would say he's the same height as me, or very close. He's not considerably shorter or taller than me, so maybe down. About 5'11".
Pretty tall. So you look at you all serious. But that is the final table. Me and K-Pro both made the final table. Finally.
Woo-woo! My first year making the final table.
Right. This is the final table. All right. A lot of chips in play. You won. This was at the end. We'll tell everybody what happened in the end. And then there's you and Gianna. She's one of the dealers that we've known for a very long time. Okay, there's the payout. So what we decided to do, there were 4 people left. It was Cujo Law, Debbie, me, and K-Pro. 4 of us left. We decided to chop because it was already like 10:15. And we just thought, you know what? Let's just split it. There we are. And by chip count, determined the winner. So Cujo Law had the most chips, then Debbie, then me, then K-Pro. And there's me and K-Pro's payout for 3rd and 4th place, although we agreed to a chop. But what's interesting is that means I got 3rd place for the 3rd year. So again, I've had third place 3 times now. We actually, now that I think back on it, we should have played it out. It is for your name on the trophy. So I think in future years, again, the people that are still in can do what they want, but I think we play it out next year. If I'm in,
I feel a little bad for Debbie because Debbie was leading most of the way and it just had lost one. So that's Sean realizing he lost his title.
But he made the final table again. 3 years in a row, Sean Cronin has made the final
3
table.
is the magic number.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, Debbie says we're definitely tall. That's funny. Okay.
Debbie, your Derek is pretty tall. I'd say he's taller than me.
Sean having some fun.
We
got no secrets on Xavier, though. He wouldn't give it up.
Well,
although
he gave us one.
Yeah. We did get a clue, and you'll see that. We have video of that at the conference. JC and Sean, who knows what we're talking about, what they're talking about.
Yeah,
so
we're
this
back
is
up in the
room after the poker tournament. Everybody's relaxing, having fun. Cheers.
Okay, wait.
There's a beer there.
I bought 2 30-packs. I will tell you, on normal WSOFs, the first night, and I got a bottle of vodka and a bottle of tequila for everyone, and told everybody, when you come in, I had a case, 1 30-pack left over, and about half the bottle on the 2. People brought their own stuff, but it wasn't as much of a drink fest as it has been in the past, I will just say.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we've matured, honey. We've grown
even
up.
the open bar for the conference. I don't think they really killed.
They gave us an extra hour, and it was for some of the food issues, but I think it's because we didn't drink very much.
We're treasure hunt. Well, we'd know it by this picture, but we're treasure hunters. We're not drinkers. I think you guys all did a shot of this tequila.
TC Wolf brought some really stuff that wasn't harsh going down, and it was really bad because we had just walked in the door. And he's like, round of shots. And I'm like, okay. And I do have to apologize. Take this down for just a second, Mike. So I know she said, woman, you knocked out. So I do need to say this. So I have had a horrible 2 months where my body literally would not sleep more than an hour or 2 at a time. It's really bad for your body because you can't get into REM cycle. You guys have noted that I've been anywhere from 3 a.m., 5 a.m. I will post on Discord because my body literally couldn't sleep. My body decided that WSOF was the time that I was literally to the point of not doing well mentally because my brain has not been able to sleep for a couple months. It's like a real thing. It was bad. So Thursday night, we come back to the room, and now I did not go to bed at 9. I went to bed at 11:30, and I thought my body will sleep for an hour or 2. Everyone will still be here. I woke up the next day. I did that every night of the con. I don't know what it was. So I apologize to everybody that heard about these wild and crazy nights and drinking. I went to bed by 11. Everybody was still there. My body just shut down, and I got more sleep in those 3 days than I have in the last 2 months. Okay, I said my apology.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. The conference was the important part. You did great at the conference. There's Candy winning all the money and pizza.
Oh, my God. And you know what? I didn't believe her until she showed me the pictures. I'm like, what?
Yeah, there's a video of this. We ordered this pizza. We didn't realize it was so huge, so we had all this leftover pizza.
Yeah, I actually have my hand. Yeah, there's my hand next to it.
Things are
it's huge.
We had no idea. Who's cleaning all that up? I don't remember who cleaned up.
I cleaned up. I did a video, too, of it.
So now we're at the front yard at Ellis Island at the top, but we rented out. And Coy developed his logo for us. So I had to get a picture of Coy with the logo. Pretty awesome. So now we're going to get into the conference. Packer Jack had his little setup right here. Look at this stuff. Yeah, he really had different items. The tie, not the tie, but a tie to represent, the captain's hat. He really does a good presentation.
Yes.
Now, Now, Packer Jack's book, Where Was Skip? You can get a book. Right here is the info. So reach out to Packer Jack because the books are available.
It's great.
Yeah. And he even brought this, right, which is Forrest actually creating this actual bronze. And I think he even had a sign that said, please touch, and people could take these.
Yes.
Which is really cool. And then he brought the leather jacket. That leather jacket is awesome. He actually made this, the DB Cooper Jump Free or Die, which is this really cool leather jacket. And then we had all these are prizes that were raffled off. Everybody that bought a ticket to the conference got 5 raffle tickets. They were able to put their 5 into any of these buckets, all in one in each. And we gave away all this stuff.
Well, this was the stuff that you could put 5 in one in each. And then we had so many items donated. We also had, you see on the left upper part, you got 1 white ticket. And the 1 white ticket had a whole bunch more items that we had donated. Yeah. So we must have given away probably 30 different donated prizes. And everybody, thank you so much for donating. And I do have to say it was not fixed. Zoom into that basket.
Yeah. So
I won this.
Nancy and Dwayne, they create these soaps. These are handmade soaps, and they put a lot of the treasure hunting, Bitcoin, like a pirate. There's a map, and K-Pro won this in drawing. There's a little journal here. It's like a treasure hunting gift basket. So
the bad part is I was telling everybody I want this. I put all my tickets in that one. I think all of Mike's tickets went in that one. So I pushed the envelope or pushed my thumb on it, as they say. So we had lots of tickets in there, and I won it. And everyone's like, thanks. I'm like, no, it wasn't.
Gold flake, although you can't see it from Forest Fence Just. A big thank you to everybody that donated these prizes. This was from me and K-Pro. But Connie brought one of the books. And I got a big thank you to the people, the creators of the bookshop. You guys remember that treasure hunt? This is their next book called Amnesia. Was it Brian Gates that won this? Do you remember? They actually emailed me and said who won it so we can reach out to them. And I don't think I've answered them yet. So whoever won this, I thought it was Brian Gates, but whoever won this, the Amnesia with the 2 glasses up here. Oh, no, it was Eleanor because those were the glasses we were talking
but I thought someone gave those to Eleanor that couldn't put it in their bag, in their luggage.
I think whoever won this, reach out to me because I need to put you in touch with them, okay, so that you can get the free book when it comes out. All right. So just a lot of fun stuff. And yeah, Emma, you have no idea how much work it takes to put all this together. That's part of the reason K-Pro was exhausted by the end of the night, I think, because it really is a lot. Yeah.
Well, and you're on the entire time from the minute we wake up. This is our one time you get it's almost like a wedding. You get to see so many people that you haven't seen. So you're talking literally I'm used to talking, but really talking and engaging with people for, solid 12, 14 hours. It's crazy fun, but it's crazy.
Better see you there next year, Hooli. It was a lot of fun. Okay. Bop.
And then the box 2.
Yeah, box 2 I ordered that, which I actually have, and I haven't even opened it yet. So if you guys remember Neil Patrick Harris box 1, it's like an escape room puzzle in a box. This is the sequel, box 2. And I know Debbie Teal won this one, and she already said she went through it with her family, and it was a lot of fun. So I have mine, and I want maybe this weekend, one of these weekends, I'll open it and take a short video of the beginning, which we did with box
and Brian
1.
Gates, he came through like he does every year with the toss it, and we got one last year from the lines, but. Then he had the dude chip, and he had Packer Jack's book. He had he destroyed it. He brought it.
And like we said, next year's a 5-day conference. We could. We got to do Fremont Street next year. We skipped Fremont Street. Some people went, but I think we make it an official event this year. Instead of the escape room, maybe we do Fremont. I don't know.
Was it warm enough for the pools? No, the pools were all closed. It's like 30 or 40 at night.
There is the World Series of Fen trophy, and Cujo Law will be on it for next year. Again, Connie and Roger, they brought these silver 1-ounce coins stamped with Bitcoin. It's not a Bitcoin, but it is a 1-ounce silver coin. Debbie makes this jewelry, which was so cool. I mean, you guys bringing the prizes is what makes this what it is, and you guys showing up is what makes it what it is.
Well, and what's so fun is like Debbie makes that jewelry. I would not even know how to do that. And the soap basket that was put together.
Right.
Oh my gosh, this is what people do. This is their like special talent that no one has. And that we had people donate something that was special to them, obviously, because they are the creator of it. That again, that's what makes it so awesome.
And 3D Bronze brought his replica of the Forrest Fenn chest.
Oh my gosh, I missed it.
Forrest, yeah, he brought it. That sucker is heavy, and he brought it all the way for people to look at. No, it was not a prize, but people could look at it, touch it, and then right next to the actual Forrest Fenn's bronze here, which is really cool. So yeah, just so much fun. So this is how it worked, guys. We were up here. This is there were tables, and then all the way in the back. And this is Dirk doing his press conference for the Treasure Games winner. He presented them a check for $200,000, and he filmed this part, which was his. There's our awesome. We had these TV screens going with a lot of stuff over the years, a lot of pictures we showed from previous years, World Series of Fen. So here's everybody chilling. Here's his camera guy doing his thing. It was just fun. I mean, I think. But we do want feedback. So there were surveys, but we realized there was a lot of questions on the survey. If you guys were there and you have feedback, please email me, cowlazars@gmail.com, because we want to know how we can improve it next year, what you liked, what you didn't like. Thank you to everybody that filled out the survey. But if you couldn't, just tell me what you thought and how we can improve it next year.
Yeah, and I can summarize at the end. We had about 20 surveys turned in.
That's cool. Look at that.
Yeah.
He brought some really cool stuff. Treasure hunter winner, wish lamps winner. Isn't that cool? Congratulations to them. And then Dirk came up and gave his own little passionate speech about treasure hunting and why he does what he does.
Yeah, I think there was 3 people who, got emotional during their speech. He was one of them. It just, you can tell the authenticity. It was really awesome.
And I thought the biggest thing I took away from it is he said, I don't care if only 5 people were going to be here. I was going to be here to do this presentation and to talk to everybody. He goes, this thing will blow up and just get bigger and bigger every year. And it's just about a bigger mission for him of him trying to spread wealth to people. So pretty awesome. And then there it goes all the way in the back. So it was kind of an L shape here going down. So we've got the trio. We've got David Steele from the Great U.S. Treasure Hunt, Stephen Grogan from Vegas Die, and of course Hillary from the Masked Lady from Xavier Marks. And yeah, me and K-Pro were up here hosting or moderating, asking questions, and we had all these treasure creators.
Yeah, this panel was marketing, how to market your hunt.
And I gotta apologize to David because when we did last Thursday, we did a video, a live show on all the treasure hunts. And for the Great U.S. Treasure Hunt, there's still one coin in one state that has not been found for $1,000. So go to the greatustreasurehunt.com and maybe we can figure out, maybe we'll do a show on it because there's only one left and it's only 2 pages in the book. So maybe we could do it live and somebody could get $1,000. 3D Bronze, Billy Shaw.
Oh yeah, and 3D Bronze bought one of his treasure boxes for every single person at the con.
Yeah. How nice is that? I mean, it's like I told him when we got him up there that the Treasure Hunt Amusement Park is not what it is today without 3D Bronze and his boxes and just all the stuff he's done for the community. So, and he doesn't ask for anything in return. It really is pretty cool. There's Packer Jack. Actually, this is Ranger Jack. I don't know if you guys know who this is. For those of you in the Forest Fen Hunt over the years, you may know who Ranger Jack is, and there's video on this, so we'll show it then.
Dear Lord. He said he was going to do that. I didn't think he was serious, but he came in and again, mustaches for everybody. He was doing the dookie thing. And I mean,
well, and there's video. So we have video of this. So we'll show you the video so you can see what we're talking about. Too funny. This is the view from our room. Nice view of the Bellagio fountains right here and of the Las Vegas Strip. Most popular intersection in the world right here, everybody. Flamingo and the Las Vegas Strip.
You know why it's the most famous? Because Mike proposed on that corner as the Bellagio fountains went off.
That's true. All right. Yeah. Okay. Just a couple shots from there. This was us when we were leaving. We packed everything up and it was just like.
Look at that. A case of beer was left over.
Yeah. I actually took this picture just to make sure we had everything down when we got in the room. That's all. So I was like, let me get all this together. All right. There is the wish lamp from Treasure Games. There's still, 1 or 2 out there waiting to be found somewhere. This was Packer Jack. Oh, he gave us a couple items. And I have a box of items we're going to go over at the end here. A big thank you to everybody that gave us some stuff. So I'll show you what he gave us. It's really, really cool. And there's Samantha, Franklin Key, Cupid's Arrow. She's got her hunts up on Mysterious Writings. Amanda, I think it's time. Amanda, it's time for you to do your own hunt. You've been working on all these hunts. You've solved all these hunts. Maybe it's time to make your own.
I would totally partner with her. She, you know how you come out of I met a lot of people, but she came up to me at the con and she's like, stop, everyone go away. She's like, I've been wanting to meet and talk with K-Pro and everyone's around you all the time. She's like, stop. And we got some time together and she's just, God, her energy is so positive. She is just, everybody's amazing, but she was just, it was awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there she is again. I would too if I got, and there's Candy again.
There's
I would too if I got
$200,000. I didn't believe it, guys.
Yeah. This was the food court. Yeah, so we're bouncing around a little bit. All right, so there's Estes from Estes Quest. There's Samantha.
You guys know him as Froggy on Discord.
Froggy on Discord. He got up there. I'm trying to make sure I got my notes right to ask these questions. There's the duo right there. Too funny. This is the final table for the thing. This was okay. I think we showed this already.
And what's Amanda's phone number from the invitation? See?
Yeah, that's right. Inside joke. Oh, and actually, I have those pictures too. You'll see. There you are. That's the hoodie she stole for you. I think
am with Amanda.
All right. At the food court again. There it is. So if you need anything engraved on wood, Mike Duran is your person. Captain Buck. Talk to him. And thank you, Captain Buck. Billy Shaw Jr. and his wife, Jessica. Yes, they went down. Oh, no, that wasn't Fremont Street. That was actually.
That was, at the.
Packer Jack. Just
again,
good.
The best part of the con is everybody. Okay, I did not put this up.
So this is the escape room, and everybody went, "Wow, how'd you let them get you to put that up?" And I'm like, "I didn't. This is a part of their props that they have there all the time." And they're like, "No way." I'm like, "Yeah, that's why I was like, this is the escape room because they have a cow going into a UFO, and they for sure they thought you or me set this up." And I'm like, "No, this is always there." So Too funny. Too funny. Nice mustache, honey. Too
Yeah,
funny.
then I had my hair back. They're like, wow.
You look like Jacques Cousteau or something. All right. If you even know who that is. Jeez, the mustaches were everywhere.
They were. We all had them on.
There's Trisket. Legend has it, Andy and Nate right there. That's $2,800 waiting to be found here in California and Nevada. They're going to be on the show in the future, talk
Nevada
about the treasure
Triangle.
hunt that's going on. There we are, Andrew Billy Shaw. And this was his birthday shirt that everybody signed.
Yeah.
So,
okay. So it was like almost like a chalkboard, but it was like a vinyl. And then he had a necklace that had different color Sharpies on it. So you sign his shirt on his birthday. I love this idea. Whoever
it really was cool. And Andrew has a shirt that he had everybody sign last year and this year too. Yeah. So good times. There we are again. And there it is. That sums it up. I think that sums the weekend up right there, everybody. All right. I think we're coming to the end here, Scott, where we'll get into the videos. There's Nate. Yeah, that's pretty cool that Forrest actually made this and just to bring it and show everybody. It was pretty awesome. A nice nod to Forrest Fenn. And then, of course, 3D Bronze's chest, another nod to Forrest Fenn. And there's us at the food court. There you are, all serious, trying to win it with your WSOP intimidation shirt on. We should have played it out. We will next year. We'll play it out for sure. All right. Yeah, this was in the room. Thought that was interesting.
That was for Chinese New Year's, I guess.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was Chinese New Year, wasn't it? All right. So just some more pictures. There's Chaz, treasure hunt token, and then Legend has it. And yes, we do have some video here coming up real quick. All right, now we're going back here. There's Father Terry. And he's got the alien.
This is hilarious. So when he came in, I had everybody by name, and I kept looking for his name. I'm like, are you sure it wasn't under it was under Father? I actually put him in the F.
Father Terry.
Like, yes, because he's Father Terry. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
That's funny. All right, let's see. There's Cynthia. She was there in the background doing her thing. 80s. Dwayne and Nancy, they were really nice. And they're the ones that created the soap basket, the gift basket
that I love.
Did we go through these already?
Nope.
No? Okay.
I mean, they're the same, but a little different.
Yeah. All right. Don't know what that was all about, but there we go. Okay.
I was trying to tell people where to go.
Right.
80s. There's
Brian Gates.
Chiefs.
Nobody saw that Super Bowl. What was the bet that the Chiefs wouldn't score in the first half? Jeez.
Damn.
Nobody saw that one. There's Roger. There's Andrew. Good times.
Lots of people.
What he gave to us. Yeah, a lot of people. All right. Let's get to it. Let's get there. There's the shirt he had everybody sign. There's Jeep Girl Jody right there. All right. This was the group poll.
Oh, God.
Right here, and it was just didn't go well. I was supposed to show people the advantage play slots, but this is only half the group. And I'm like, there's no way I can communicate to everybody. I'm walking through the casino with this tracksuit on and these gold chains. I was like, let's just go to the high limit area. Somebody had this idea. Just go to the high limit area and just try it. So that's what we did.
So what they did is they each put like $20 in. They had $800 or something. And the hilarious part is they were back up in the room within 10 minutes. They lost it all. But somebody stayed behind and played the machine and hit the jackpot.
That picture's in here somewhere. Two people did, actually. I was doing $25 a bet, I think. They're like, if you're going to win, like, let's go big. Like, win big. And didn't happen, unfortunately. So that's just part of the group.
Well, that tells you how slots go in Vegas. It was hilarious how quickly you guys are back up in the room.
Escape room. There we go. Some of the people, the quest complete in the escape room. Okay, so this was a little view of treasure games. Yeah, these are mixed for sure. So there's the fake check they got. They'll get the real money whenever. There we are. K-Pro doing her thing. Packer Jack waiting his turn patiently.
Yeah,
Hillary, she did a great speech on marketing, right? Marketing?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. There's some of the food. Again, more shots of the prizes.
Yeah, and TC Hunters, they sent this huge box of pens and shirts and you name it. They had it was a huge box of stuff. So people, pins and pens, and yeah, it was great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank you for everybody sending pictures, or we wouldn't have captured a lot of this.
Right. McCoy and Debbie talking about winners. He won breakfast, tea, and bourbon. She, of course, won treasure games and some other ones, I think. Some other smaller ones are part of the group that did. There's the clue. We got video on that, so we'll play the video.
Cujo is really nice because he turned. He's like, just read it to everybody because he was going to be he won.
That's a good picture. There's Sean with his Rams shirt on. Oh, so the group that won our treasure hunt, the invitation, on Saturday, I think it was Saturday before the conference, or maybe it was after the conference, or maybe it was Friday, they decided to go to the park and actually walk the clues where we hid the proxy for the invitation. So there is the two Christies showing, because it was only 3D Bronze and Sean that went there to pick it up when they won. So the whole group went to the park and they went to look. So this is where we hid it in these rocks right here. 3D Bronze is like, it was right
it's
there.
not in those rocks.
Oh, no, it wasn't in those rocks.
That was where the Christies lined up.
Yeah, back there. It was in
there. You go.
You had to walk across the park where those two things lined up, and there it was. That was our rock. A little harder to find than we thought against the black matting there, but Sean actually found it. So he said, I am
champion of the world.
Right. So there's the custom-made box that 3D Bronze made for the treasure hunt. And there they are. There's the winners of the invitation. So pretty cool.
Took 7 of them to take
that box. There's the proxy. There's the fake rock we hid it in. There's the box. The invitation 2024. I think we have to launch our next treasure hunt at the conference 2025, huh, K-Pro? Although it takes so much to do that. I mean, it's a lot to set that up. So we'll see. Never say never. But there is some shots of the park. Nice. Okay. All right. Yeah, they really did a cool presentation of for treasure games. She's a little happy.
You can see her personality through these pictures.
Right. Yeah, she's always been a nice person. Everybody, really. I mean, everybody that shows up at treasure game at the Seeking Treasure Con is okay with us. So
yeah, but she just was really an extroverted person that everybody she's awesome.
There's Lorraine.
Yeah, nice.
I guess he doesn't want to be shown. Too late. If you come to the conference, you're going to get shown. Candy was drunk, probably. All right. Okay.
They came in with these 3 foot tall. I did not go with them.
Oh, the drinks? Yeah. That was the contest. These were the 2 finalists. So we had everybody applaud and vote on which side won. Okay. On the microphone. There it is. That sums it up, I think. All right. I had to rebuy once. You rebought?
No.
I rebought once.
Now, do you remember who won the last longer?
Yes, there was a last longer bet of like 25 people in K-Pro. I think you guys chopped, or did you win the whole thing outright?
No, I won the whole thing.
Oh, nice.
I think
so. Yes, I do get a massage in the poker room. She's just trying to get through school. I'll give her $1. It doesn't mean nothing to me. So, all right.
Oh, but this is funny, guys. I actually usually buy him the masseuse, so I don't have any issue with it. But I said to him the one day when the male masseuse came by, I'm like, Mike, I'll get you 10 minutes, and he goes, no thanks. If it's not sexual, why is there a problem that a guy is going to massage you?
That's right. When you're getting bad cards, you do this and forget about poker, and then the good cards come.
Did you hear my question?
Why get it?
Why do you have a problem with a male masseuse?
Oh, I see. I didn't hear that. Yeah, that's weird.
See, guys, he didn't even hear me. Masseuse. I told the whole story.
Got to be female.
Not a chance. USA China. Shame on you and Mike. What's wrong?
Yeah, not a chance. Just weird. That's all. All right. Anyways, all right, let's get down to it. We had more pictures than I thought, actually. So
I kind of
final table. There it is. There's one of the winners. So we played this machine. This is the machine that we played. And then after we went upstairs, he played it. But look, $75 a bet, but he hit it. So congratulations to him. He hit it. And then somebody else hit it too. All right, that is the end of the pictures. And now we've got some videos. and then we'll wrap this up, everybody. Ooh, so we have about 10. We have about 15 videos, but they're pretty short, I think.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me make sure you guys can hear this. Thumbs up for the conference, whether you were there or not. Can you hear this, K-Pro?
Watch this press conference. I don't know.
Okay.
We'll see, but
So this is just a quick.
There's a lot of volunteers. It's a small group of people that run this company right now, and all the clue makers live in my house. Worth the free, including the cone maker. So I want to thank.
All right, these are just short.
Okay, I do want to say about the masseuse thing.
Okay.
Mike, for my birthday, bought me a massage table to massage him. So Mike would take an hour massage every single day. So when I lost a super bud bet, I had to give him a half an hour massage because that's what I lost. So I have no problem that the masseuses go crazy. They keep getting more and more expensive, which I don't like. But
so I did not show that first video anyway. That was Dirk, Treasure Games. This is us.
So a couple months ago, I heard K-Pro.
So I don't know if you guys can hear it, but this
you
was
can't.
the very end.
Can't. I think we just the one that I want to show. I don't know what all you have. The one I want to show is Andrew. Andrew's
this is it.
speech.
This
Oh,
is it.
okay.
Here we go.
Hopefully we can hear him better.
Yeah, let's see.
I was like, let's just do it. The only way to make it happen is to try. So we called Alice Island and we said, what, we have a conference, we said we have this space, we said, send us a quote. And then we got a phone call the very next day from the benefactor, total coincidence, or that said, hey, I want to rent this out for everybody. Just pay it forward and say thank you for all the work that you've done. So that is the benefactor.
And then Connie decided to add and said, wait, I think you should get some silver. And then 3D bronze was like, can I make it in a box? And put your name on it? And so you guys can see, so many of you have guessed, but in case you don't know him, we would like to invite to sing Andrew Misery.
He's the benefactor?
A lot of people had no idea.
Yeah, he's the one that pays for all of this. What if it's him gambling?
Last year,
You know what? I might have it in a different video. Hang on, let me check.
I don't think they can hear it. Guys, can you hear that?
Let me see. There might be under a different video. No. Yeah, sorry. We really need to professionally have it recorded if we're going to show it here next time.
Honey.
What? Well, I'm just saying, if that's the deal, that's what we're going to do. Then that's probably we'll think about it, but that's probably what we need to
We'll
get.
think about it. Because I mean, well, okay, never mind.
Well, what? Well, water.
When you have a budget of a few thousand, we spend usually a couple $1,000s out of our pockets for WSOF and the con. Where do you allocate that? Someone to video or getting a suite?
Yeah, that's true. Suite's more important. All right, let's see. This is it.
really enjoy this community. So, I've come up the last 3 years, and I've kind of busted out another little shell.
Wait. I have it somewhere else because that's Cynthia recording it for me, and this was Candy recording it too. So hang on, let me find it real quick. You talk to him real quick.
Okay. Yeah. So the feedback from the surveys that we got was to separate the drinking and eating from the actual con because it was tough. And then how long has this been going for, Doug? We've been on like an hour. We've been on almost an hour.
It's Thursday. We're normally.
How long has this been going on? This was our eighth annual. I don't know which this he's talking about. Okay. So the survey, tell me when you find it, Mike, and I'll stop talking. The survey said to separate the two events, which I think is a good thing because it'll make it'll make the con a lot less expensive. And then some people, they did want Fremont Street. A lot of people said they don't mind at all, though, going off strip. If we go off strip, it's a lot less expensive. Did you find whatever it is, Mike?
No, I'm not going to be able to find it tonight. So I'll just play what we have. But go ahead.
No need for professional. Just get.
Yeah, we'll have to do it better next time. Anyway, okay. But I can play the end part.
Andrew made the absolute best speech ever. When he got up there, I thought he was just going to say thank you, and that he gave kind of the history. Basically, he hit the lottery, and he tried to decide what to do with some of the money, and that was his first thought, is to help us, because he's been coming to the con for a couple of years. Are you going to play it?
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to stop.
The last 3 years, I've been able to come out and enjoy meeting everybody. So I love the last 3 years, and I've kind of busted out of my little shell, as I would call it. I was a little like cocoon, and I said, I want to give myself a birthday present. This actually happened on my birthday 3 years ago. I gave myself a birthday present. I came out. I'm going to get out of my cocoon, step out of my comfort zone, and I'm going to come out and meet other searchers and other people that have the same interests.
I don't know why.
See, and I can't hear it. I can't make sense of the words. So
yeah. It gets a little better. We have other stuff. Let's show the other videos. I'll try and maybe I'll upload the Andrew video on its own. If I have it, I just have to find it.
Huge prize.
Here, I'm gonna.
$1 million at stake.
I don't know that. I dressed up better.
we did it by round of applause. These were our top 2 contestants.
So something fun. This came from Candy. The idea
Where is she? The idea came from Candy.
Yep, Candy. It came from Candy.
Candy had the idea for the costume contest.
You're like, whatever.
She wasn't even listening. She was chatting.
And then Andrew selects. And then
There can only be one winner, like Highlander.
whoever gets the loudest applause wins. Does everyone understand the $1 million judging opportunity? Yes.
And then when we're done, we're going to do the group picture over here. Everybody over here.
Okay, so on the count of 3, we're going to this way first. 1, the round of applause. 1, 2, 3. A round of applause. 1, 2, 3. Okay. You guys can see the $1 million check. We'll get it tomorrow. Okay.
She got a prize, right?
Yeah, I think she got.
We have a 4-way all in.
Oh, this was
We
K-Pro's.
You're not showing it.
Oh, sorry. Why does it keep stopping? All right. This was K-Pro's 4-way all in, everybody.
This was like
The tournament.
maybe.
Christie's all in.
Yeah, early. This was early.
So I had an
Melissa's
straight
all in.
flush draw.
TC Wolf is all in, and Charlie is all in.
So we had a 4-way all in.
Oh, okay. You just rebuy, right? That's what I do.
And that's what I was thinking at the time. I'll just rebuy. But I couldn't. I had like 7.
Oh, we already. Oh, I didn't know we had a flop.
They had a 9-10. It came up 9-10 suited, and I caught the final spade on the river. But it's on the river. I got it.
Spoiler alert. So these 2 people had
4-way all in.
straights
There's a lot
already.
of math to be done
K-Pro
here.
had the flush.
Yes, there was
What do you
2
got?
straights, 1 up, 1 down.
Okay. Wow, are you serious? Holy cow.
That's when I
That's
realized.
crazy.
Total luck.
This is all you no matter what.
All right. What do we got?
We heard the first up. I just
Yeah. I know. No, right here. Flip them over. Got the jack. Oh, you got the flush draw. K-Pro with the flush draw is going to scoop it. Yeah.
I have a straight
Wow.
flush.
Queen high straight. Holy cow. Looking for that spade.
Queen high straight was winning.
Spade for K-Pro.
No spade there.
It's going to be there on the river. Yes. K-Pro's a chip leader. Wow.
And I was so humble about it. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, man. Well, you can always rebuy, guys.
So I had basically 4 times the chip stack first. I mean, that's the reason that I did halfway decent the rest of the tournament.
So me.
All right, these are just short clips, guys. For the end.
I understand you have pocket aces. Is that right?
I had them.
And did you win?
I didn't play them right.
All right. Well, then you get this
What is
as your
this?
consolation prize. You should have won with those aces, but that's how poker goes. All right.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I heard she knocked Czar out. It's crazy.
That's crazy fun.
Right.
And then there's just some other poker hands. I don't even know if we did.
Call it a
show
6-4,
all
Sean.
Sean was all in a couple times and survived. Let's see here.
And you're going to lose. Wow.
Probably.
She got called with just 6-4.
No. Oh, the open-ended. Charlie with the open-ended. 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, no club? No club. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, they held up. Good hand. I called it a 6.
Right. Oops.
Mr. AK, coach.
Some more hands. Let's see. Okay, this was the final table, I believe.
Yeah, blinds are getting insane.
Yeah.
Oh, it's me first? I thought it was you first.
It's you
It's
against
10,
Debbie.
20, 20.
The ladies.
See, I think this one I had nothing, but I was like, can I push her off? No, you can't. If this is the hand I think it is.
No, and I cut it off.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, I think I bet like maybe 10 or 20, and then she went over the top. I was like, damn it.
So Sean was all in a couple times on the final table. That's it with the 10 cents.
Sean, right?
Flush on the board.
Oh, another chop.
Another job.
I was ready to leave. Put out the door.
So he kept thinking he lost, but it was like, nope, sit back down.
Well, they split the board. Yeah, the board came
Anybody?
up with the flush.
And then while the final table was going on, I did the rail real quick.
What do you got to say?
I'm live, man. I'm live.
Oh, nice. Are you
You're
really?
live
All
on.
right.
I didn't realize he went
Anybody?
live.
Good luck, man.
There's Newman.
What a great time. What a great time. It is a lot of fun. Anybody who wants to come next year, you should. It's fun.
I'll be back next year.
All right. With the DeLorean, I hope.
Hope so. Yeah. Have a great time. I'll be back.
All right.
So those people
Everybody on
that
the
say I
rail.
don't play poker, should I come?
Right.
These are all the people chit-chatting, having a great time.
Anybody?
We must have had 50, 60 on the rail.
What do you got to say, Sean? 3-time final table.
I'll take it.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
You can't get too greedy.
Okay, we've only got a couple more. Here's Packer Jack. Check it out. I'm sorry, Ranger Jack, I should say.
It's about time some of these fanatics start to behave here in Las Vegas, and I'm going to make sure it happens. It's been a long time coming. 2 years.
Were you with him?
No, it's not
Thought They
me.
could play with Yellowstone National Park. I came all the way to Las Vegas to stop it finally, once and for all. It ends tonight. We'll
We are at the very end of the
I'm the
hall.
jurisdiction, so I'll just tell you, people know me as Ranger Jack, and I'll just leave it at that.
That mustache is ridiculous.
He brought a bag of them for everybody.
I can smell the disease of fanatics right now before I even walk in here. My God, it smells like that Dookie at 9 Mile Hole. All right, here we go.
You guys probably thought it was security.
Yeah.
All right, there was one, and then I got one more. Hang on.
I want this.
All right. right, one more of Ranger Jack. Oh, too funny. Ranger Jack needs his own YouTube channel.
I want this Beecham character, and I don't know if that Cowlazars fellow is here. What's his name? Mike.
He's making his way slowly.
He's going back. Well, then there's this Irvin girl. All right. Hey, you and you. I'm deputizing you on behalf of the West Yellowstone Police Department. You now own an official patch of the West Yellowstone Police Department. And your job tonight is to make sure everyone wears a Ranger Jack mustache. I have 40 mustaches. Let's get it on.
Mustache rides. Who said
You are
that?
now a deputy of the West Yellowstone Police Department.
All right. Thanks, Packer Jack. It was a lot of fun. Should I play Dave and Randy's videos or no?
No.
Deep Money and Randy, they sent videos for the conference.
Yeah, that was for the conference.
Yeah. All right. Last one, I think, right here. Let's see what this is. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. People can hear you when you talk, not
He
me.
has not sent one signed and personalized book, TGI, third printing. He has offered us two. So one is for the first prize winner is today, and the second prize winner is the other one. So that is.
So the top two prizes were JCB's personalized book and a Forrest Fenn gold flake in a 3D bronze box. So Hugo got a
$100, but you own a piece of the Forrest Fenn treasure. So over to Hugo, he's sign on first item, and then
Winner of the poker tournament.
and the honor, of course.
I feel like this is starting to fall
And Debbie, just because $200,000 is not enough.
Oh, these are all the presents or the prizes that we gave out. So do you want to play it? It's what we gave out, all the stuff that we gave out.
No.
You don't want to? It's about 20 minutes, but okay.
I was going to say, we're well over an hour at this point.
Yeah.
So you got to come. You guys, the pictures and videos don't do it justice. It is such a blast.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thank you.
We're going to have some new hunts. We're going to have some new info. We're going to have a lot of stuff. Netflix will be out by the next con.
I got to show a couple things real quick before we wrap up. And that is some people gave us a couple things. If I can get this light to come on. There we go. Number one is Packer Jack gave me and K-Pro 2 presents. So he gave K-Pro Guardians of Yellowstone, an intimate look at the challenges of protecting America's foremost wilderness park by Don R. Shawley. Was Cam Shawley the guy we always talk about? All right. And for me, and this one's very special to me, a lot of you guys that know about the DB Cooper thing, you know about this French comic book, the Dan Cooper comic book. Look at that. That is one of the comic books that Packer Jack gave to me. Pretty awesome because he knows I'm into
Why do you think that's yours?
Because he said I'm into comic books and you're into Yellowstone. That's why. So there it is.
DB Cooper.
Dan Cooper. They think.
And Doug, do you have this year's olive jar? He brings an olive jar every year. He put cash in it this year.
Yeah, we did get the cash. All right, so we have a couple things just to show real quick. So we did have a pretty sweet looking program for those of you who weren't there. There it was. Gave all the speakers, gave their bios, gave the list of events. Just cool stuff, which we've shown in the past. Okay. Everybody got a lanyard where they could put their names. Everybody knew who they were. Now, K-Pro won this in the drawing and the raffle. This is that gift basket. Now, are you going to open it and use this stuff, or are you going to keep it on the treasure hunting show?
She says she's going to send me like what the chemicals are in each one to know. But yeah, I don't know. It's one of those presents you look at and you go, it's too pretty to use. Like I wanted
the lock. Look at that combo lock right there. Yeah, it is too pretty to use. It really is. So, all right, we'll put it on the shelf. And then who was it that brought all these? Oh, this was the Minnesota guy, right? TC Treasure.
I don't know where the treasure hunter one. I don't know if it was in that box or not.
So there were a lot of pins that said treasure hunter. So thank you, whoever sent those.
Yes, Doug, we opened it.
I don't even know where these came from. Do you? What are these?
Oh,
What were those? Winnie the Pooh and Tigger.
No, there was a whole story behind it. We're one of them.
I missed this one. I missed these two. I don't remember.
Yeah, they brought it to me and they said I was one and you were the other. Oh, it was right at the end of the con. Things were crazy. Yeah.
And I got to give a big thank you to Cujo Law because he made a bunch of these Cowlazars.
Yes, look at those.
Brought them for everybody. Yeah, pretty awesome. So we may have to have him do something like that for the next conference for us. So that was really cool.
That was awesome.
And what else? What else? What else? Oh, big thank you to Connie because she gave us one of the silver coins.
Yeah, and she gave one to Andrew, and there was one for the giveaway. So silver, real silver. We love
and an actual little treasure chest. So just makes it that little personalized touch, right? Pretty awesome.
Those are from Laurel and Eric. That's who it was.
Oh, these two? Okay. Thank you. Oh, what'd I do? Bam. And then Captain Buck gave us each.
Yeah, look at these.
So pretty cool. You guys have the contact info. Look at that.
It says Cowlazars. Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Put that on the wall. So, and you got yours. It says K-Pro. So just fun stuff. I mean, everybody that shows up really makes it what it is. And then what is this T-shirt? Was there a T-shirt, K-Pro? Oh, Smurfs here for the shenanigans. I missed this too. I don't even know who gave it.
That was for me.
Just here for the.
You know how I talk about shenanigans?
Yeah, shenanigans. Yeah, I know. All right, so that's it. Really cool stuff. Thanks everybody who came. We hope you had fun because that's what it's all about. And the Treasure Hunt Amusement Park is having some fun.
Yeah,
and it's really about the people and making friendships.
The really big question is going to be: are we going to keep it that same weekend, which is kind of the down weekend? It's between the final playoff game and the Super Bowl, or do we want to move it till summer? Some people said way too hot in summer, but in summer, the pools are open. You can live in the pools. It is hot though, but the price comes down. There's not as many people here in Vegas when it's 120 degrees out.
Well, we don't have to do it when it's 120. We could do it in May and April when it's just nice out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's where we run into problems because we have, that's when prices aren't as good.
Oh, I got you. Well, if we did it in August, July or August, I mean, we're inside for the most part. It's not like we have outside.
And that's what people said. People said they're willing to. A few people said no, but for the most part, they said yes. We are putting a committee together. We have 2 people on the committee plus myself and Mike. So there's 4 people right now. If anybody wants to help organize, I'm going to get the committee together because the one thing a lot of people said is set the dates earlier and announce them earlier.
Yeah.
So we will do that earlier. We may go off strip and then there's a casino that's a few miles, like less than 10 minutes off strip. And they have a bowling alley and they have, a full casino and everything else that everybody else has, but they have some things in-house that we could do. Like we could have a bowling tournament, not just a poker tournament. I know some people are really into bowling. There's pool halls inside the casinos. There's actually one that is right across the street from an axe throwing place. That's where I took David axe throwing for his 14th birthday. That was a lot of fun. I don't know if treasure hunting and axe throwing go together, but so anyway, it was awesome. Yeah, Sunset Station, that's one of them, but Sunset doesn't have poker. Santa Fe does. But do we want to move the poker tournament? The Horseshoe's been there for so many years for us. And so that's where we've got to decide. We're going to decide as a committee. If you're interested, kpro3@aol.com. I'm going to get 4 or 5 people together. We already have 4, so maybe 1 or 2 more. And just divide and conquer. And especially at the event, it could make it a little bit easier because it's blowing up. Once Netflix comes out, there's going to be, I think, 2 new treasure hunts this year, pretty big ones.
Who knows who the keynote speaker will be next year?
Right.
Who knows? All right. And then at the very end of the conference, I made a little announcement about a little coin that I'm doing. That me and Greg are doing. I'm going to give you guys a little sneak peek. Oh, there it is right there. Do you see that? Oh, that's it. All right. About 2 to 3 weeks, we're ready to launch that coin. So if anybody's interested in getting that collectible coin, and yes, it does have a sequence number on it, email me, cowlazars@gmail.com. That's all I'm going to say about that at this time, but we'll do a show on it later on. We're getting things set up. All right. Okay, that's it. That's Seeking Treasure Con 2025. I don't think anything was negative. I don't think anything was, you know what I mean? Anything was.
There were some issues with the food at Ellis. Which
well, I mean, yeah.
Then they gave us an extra hour. I would have set that up a little bit differently. Hillary's night, God, that talk about perfection. She's just, they are amazing. Their house was amazing. It was all set up. She's done this a time or two, friends.
Yeah, right.
Friday, I would like to have a bullhorn or something that would elevate the voice. There's a lot more people now than normal. So even doing the arcade, that's a big deal when you have 80 people or 100 people. So the poker tournament was good. I do wish we would have played it out because I didn't think about really all you're playing for is first place. And then the escape room, I'd like to hear from those people. I think there was as many people in the escape room as the poker tournament this year. So,
right. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So there it is. Thank you everybody who came out. And yeah, this year is wide open. I mean, is one of JCB boxes going to be found? Are we going to have a new treasure hunt? There's a lot of what ifs, but it should be a lot of fun. And thanks everybody for joining us along the journey in the treasure hunt amusement park.
Yeah. So John said in his interview that he put out yesterday, he said he thought it was going to be years before one is solved, but because of the crowdsourcing up on Discord, well, the only thing we've crowdsourced is Past the Future. That means it's in Tahoe. He's like, it might be found like by this spring or summer. Yeah, it is. And guess what? I have more to bring you. I have something for you guys to consider. It is going to narrow the location, and no, it's not in Van Sickle Park. It is.
Why are you sharing it, K-Pro?
I'll tell you offline.
Okay.
But I got permission from Cynthia. I am stuck. There's an anomaly, and I am stuck as to why it's an anomaly. And I've tried to reach out to the various experts to see why the anomaly is there. They won't answer. I think that's an answer in itself. And so I'm going to present it to you guys because just like the word search, I gave pennies and then people started giving me pennies back. This one is already up on Discords, but it's been kind of not noticed. Some people have it privately, but there's a piece that I took after looking at the pennies on Discord and what people gave me. I then did some research on my own. I may have bought, I may have bought a book or two on a particular rabbit hole. It turned into something, and I think there might be a there.
Let me see.
Doug, you're not allowed to metal detect in Van Sickle, so be careful. If you are out there, you have to get the superintendent's permission beforehand. So be careful if you're out there because it's illegal to do what you just said. Just delete that, Doug. We'll keep it between us.
I don't have the link to the new podcast. I'm looking for it and I don't see it. So
it's up on our Discord under discussion.
Yeah. Well, we're going to do a show on it. So just wait till next week. I'm not sure what we're doing Monday, everybody. I know we were going to have a panel, but now me and K-Pro might not be home. So it's kind of up in the air. We'll figure out Monday, but rest assured that there was some good stuff in that podcast. So we are going to
so I wrote out notes for the American Treasure podcast. I have a whole list of minute marks. And then the lottery one, I have a whole list. And oh no, it went on to the second page. So I have a whole list of ones that I'll note for you to notice when you go and listen. But there's probably a couple that I want you to actually hear his words.
All right. I think that's it. I got to do some stuff for work. It's probably still raining out here in Las Vegas. Yeah, a lot of treasure hunts going on. And I think Thursdays we're going to start to talk about the other treasure hunts. Xavier Marks, the prize pool's even higher. Why has nobody found it after coming on, 2.5 years? Legend has it's been out there 2 years. Beacon Star's been out there 8 years. Maybe we should start talking and delving into these other treasure hunts. See if maybe we could get something to click for somebody to find one of these things. Yeah, it's not $1 million prize, but that's okay. It's a couple grand. It's
pissing me off though. We got to get this one under our belt. Like I worked on it long enough.
Xavier.
I don't care who finds it. Somebody freaking find it.
Right. They've given a lot of hints. So yeah, I think we need to get in what
we needed is the one that was the prop bet that I wanted to win was if there was 10 F-bombs thrown through the game, they would give a Roman numerals clue. And there was 3 F-bombs or maybe 4 because there was one during a halftime show that you could see him going, but they obviously bleeped it out. So they only made it to 3. I wanted it to be 10 so bad. But,
all right, everybody. I think we're going to wrap it up. And again, I'm not sure. We're doing a show Monday. I'm just not sure what. We were going to have a panel, but now it's kind of up in the air. So we'll figure it out. There's time. There's time for the
well,
panel.
what we may do, if Mike and I get a little bit of time this weekend, is we'll do the podcast. We might be not available that evening. We will do a premiere and go over those 2 videos. But now, you know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm doing, everybody? I am going to go to the unofficial podcast. I'm 30 minutes into a 3.5-hour video, and I'm even going to get more secrets, and they're public secrets now. I'll give them credit, and I will put it in the PowerPoint. I'm making a PowerPoint for the past and future Tahoe solve. It's going to knock your socks off, guys.
We'll see if I allow it or not. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Say bye, K-Pro.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
See you next time, everybody.